I am hoping that these lights here mean I don't have to put little lights up there. That's what I'm hoping. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today's video is the John Deere 6610. Today we're going to be installing these UTV LED work lights. These are the ones that go here in the grill. Now don't forget, if anybody wants to see some BTD6 action, we're going to be playing about with that and we're going to be trying to get that going of some description. But I'm super excited to be doing it and I think it's going to be great fun to be driving around in the woods on. So if you want to see some content on that, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, because you can then get notifications of when we release videos. So this is now in the John Deere and we got the headlights on dip beam at the moment. Quick flash of main beam there, and that includes the spotlights as well. But yeah, I will just show you to the side. We can't really see a lot to the side, but if I put on the front grille work lights, we can see that we do have illumination to the side of the shed. Makes a little bit of difference to the front, and then we can see there we've got the tractor and the little trailer, and we're back into darkness. So that is what the lights look like. And as we can see from the front, with the work lights on, they are very, very yellow. Now one of these work lights has had a new lens in it, or a new light unit, which is the offside one. So the one we're looking at now is the original, which has been polished but still all cloudy. And to look at it, the one we're looking at now looks a bit brighter than the other side, but that's because it's a new one. But it's far from perfect compared to LED equivalents. Now with the work lights on the grill, if I put the roof work lights on, there are 4 work roof lights, but we can see the roof lights do make a noticeable difference. Now what I want to know is, do the LED work lights in the grill make the roof lights redundant? At the moment we can see that the roof lights are looking quite yellowy. Now they are brand new roof lights which are halogen bulbed, and the reason I've gone for the grill lights and not the roof lights is the roof lights aren't really adjustable in any way, shape or form. They're just screwed in place and that's it. You can't control where you have the spreader light. Now don't get me wrong, with the lights in the grill you can't control them either, but I do feel they give a better spreader light directly to the left and to the right, whereas the roof lights are more going that direction. So they're not putting the light where I want it, which is perpendicular to the tractor, so I can see literally out the door and see what's there in front of me to the side. So that's why I've gone with the grill lights. But I would like the lights in the roof, but it just seems a shame to have put new lights in the roof and then go and spend another £260 plus the VAT on 4 roof lights. However, when these halogens in the roof die, I will then invest in some LEDs for the roof. Also, it does let me run with the roof lights on when it's on the road, just to give a better size perception of the vehicle for people coming towards it. Now with LEDs on, I think they would really blind people and it wouldn't be practical to use them on the road like I can the roof work lights, because from the distance they're not overpoweringly bright, but they do just give a bit more physical size and stature to the machine. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today's video is the John Deere 6610. Today we're going to be installing these UTV LED work lights. These are the ones that go here in the grill. Now, Black Friday has been, Black Friday has gone, the lights have arrived. Let's have a look and see what we get. Now, which light's this side? Let's have a look. Is it this one? I'm not sure, to be honest. I want to say it's that one. I do want to say it's that one. So, against the original, as we can see, new lens is a lot cleaner. It's got the plug on it to plug straight into the original wiring, which is good. There is a lot more weight to this light, a hell of a lot more weight, because it's all aluminium on the back. It makes the light a lot heavier, and the aluminium is for heatsink. One thing I have noticed is this has got proper threads for bolts in it, whereas the original lights are screws. I'm hoping there's some new... Oh, yep, here we go. And it comes complete with a little bag of screws as well to bolt these in place. So without further ado, let's get the grill off and get these changed. Let's get the bonnet up, get the side panels off, get the grill out the way. To be fair, I don't even think I need to take the side panels off. Should. There we go, just lift up and out. So the LED headlights have already been installed. They're just plug and play. Nice and simple. There's a wire for that there. Plug here for the work lights, that's not a problem. We'll pop them off, put that on the table, and then we'll start doing a swap around. Just need to be a bit careful with connectors in winter when it's cold, because plastic is brittle and plastic does break. If you want to, you can use like a heat gun to warm them up if you feel the need. And disconnect the horn as well, because that's in the back of the oobity doobity grill. That's it, the grill now lifts out. Oh, I've lost a bit of paint. This was all repainted, but for some reason it's got a bit chipped. Screwdrivers to remove the original lights. I tell you what, with these LED headlights and the LED work lights, there's going to be a fair bit of weight in that plastic, you know, with all the aluminium going into it. So hopefully the grill will be strong enough, but it is just very simply one, two, three, original light comes out. Look how yellow and disgusting that is. That is an original John Deere light, so it has served its time, don't get me wrong. Put my screws back in so I don't lose them. We don't need them for the new lights because they come with new bolts. What you do need though is a little Allen key for the new bolts. This one out. It's the second one out, so I'll put that one on there because we know then that that one's that one, which is the right. So this will be the one that I want. Just double check, make sure we got a pair, so that's it. That's correct. Put my screws back in now before I lose them. Now the lens on this is a lot cleaner because this is a replacement light that we fitted. Hopefully as well, these UTV lights will put out enough light that I don't need to mount additional work lights up on the roof, shining out to get rid of any dead spots that the original work lights don't cover. So we don't need a screwdriver now, that's now redundant. We do need our little bag of bolts and washers. That's where you rip the bag open and lose them all. So we'll pop them on there for safety. 3 for each light. Now I'm going to use a little bit of copper grease when I install mine, but it's your own personal preference if you do that or not. I believe these are stainless steel. But when you're mixing and matching with aluminium, corrosion between different metals is a big concern. So select the necessary Allen key. Push the wire through. Hopefully the new light fits in place nicely. And just like so. And then it's just a question of lining up the bolt holes. I like to put all the bolts in loose and then tighten them up once all 3 are installed. Just gives a little bit of wriggle room to help with alignment. But I will say at the moment, the hole position is absolutely perfect. These UTV products are probably about the simplest plug and play upgrade you will get. The only thing I did find was when I did the headlights, they don't come with new headlight adjusters, so you have to buy them separately. And I wish I did pay the extra money and buy them separately because these were all rusted and horrible, and freeing them off was a complete and utter nightmare. Added so much time to the job that shouldn't have been on it. But when you start a job on a Friday and you need it, you're kind of committed to getting on with it, aren't you, really? So that's one side on. Pop the light in place ready. Only do this if you're confident it's not going to fall out. And there we go, that's that installed. We'll put the grill back on and see what they're like. But at the moment, I think they're going to look quite good. How good do they look? Just like the original. There's a lot more weight in that grill now, I know that for a fact. That will not bounce off in a hurry. So first thing I need to do is put my horn wires back on because they're the shortest and the hardest to get to. If you really wanted to, you could actually fit the lights with the grill still all wired up. There's enough room to like get in with a stubby screwdriver and that. But for ease of showing you, it was better for me to take it out. There's usually a little ridge in there so you can't get it wrong, but I can't see it. They have polarity protection, so we'll give it a try and see what happens. We'll give it all a try before we put the grill back on, in case the worst happens and we've got it wrong. It's definitely a lot easier when you don't have the weights on the front to get in the way of pulling the grill right out. That is my excuse, and I is sticking to it. Let's give them a try and see if they work, or whether we've got the wires on back to front, because I can't see the little indent that makes you go put them on the right way. How's that looking, people? Bright. It's looking bright. It's looking bright. It's looking bright. Bloody hell. At least they work. Get the connector right connected up now because the little spring clips haven't gone on. So we'll try and sort that. And then we'll be good to go. Set that one nicely on. That's that one nicely on. Get the wires up so they're not going to be in the way of anything. And just like that. Make sure nothing's going to get trapped when we put the grill back on. You know, I said about taking the side panel off. It does make it easier to get it back on. You can see where the bolt holes are and that then. Hey, there's one. It's a bit heavy now to get your hands underneath. Am I hitting on wires? I think I is hitting on wires. It should be up and out the way, like that. Let's try that. It's better. You know what? I'm going to admit defeat and take the side panel off. No point struggling when you can cruise. I should admit defeat and put the lights on, really. But hey ho. Let's go in, let's just come out. There we are. Hey, we are on, people. The front grille is back on. Check this side's gone in properly. I'm pretty sure it has. Yes, this side's gone in a treat. Get this side cover back on, bonnet down, and we'll call this one done. Make sure she's latched. Hey, they look good. I'm happy with them. Honestly, Gav, I is happy with them. Beautiful. Beautiful. They look all right, they do. They look all right. I turn the main beam off. They might look a bit better. I think they look very good, to be honest. I think I just blinded myself though. Makes these look awfully yellow. Makes the roof lights look awfully yellow. We are back inside the John Deere now with the LED work lights installed in the grill. So this is now on dip beam, and that is now the grill work light. So we can see they do give a reasonable amount of illumination to the side. There is certainly a lot more illumination pointing up towards that bank, and when we look over that side there is a lot more illumination that way. Now when I put the roof work lights on, apart from the little bit on the bonnet, they don't make that much difference. You can see in the shed they light up, but out there it shows more on the camera than in real life, if I'm honest. They certainly don't add anything to the side of the shed, really. But yeah, Just turn the work lights off and then put the roof lights on, and then that's where the roof lights and it beam, and then you can see how much the work lights really do project. A genuine John Deere light switch, which is the only one that fits in the hole, is like 56 quid. That's a good chunk towards them work lights. And the work lights up here, I've got more lights to put there, so I'm going to have at least 2, but I would like to put 3 across the back on each side. So I've got 2 shining, one shining directly behind, one shining this way, one shining that way. That is the plan. That is the plan. But I don't know if, and we will find out when it gets dark. Whoop. When it gets dark, we will find out if these lights mean I get full light coverage over there and over there. And yes, the yard scraper is on the Major. The Major has been decided to go on yard scraping duties. Good news though, still fits in the shed. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.